Hey everyone, here's my account right now. It is March 28th. So let's get to it. Let's start by looking at some research. As you can see, my economy is full. I do have tier 4 soldiers, so of course, except for the stuff that's not available. So I max out economy, that's kind of my priority. And then, of course, getting veterans was big. In the human tree, I'm almost I'm getting there. I bounce between human and beastkin every so often because they both help overall. But also you'll see my dwarven why I didn't even mention that. So for dwarven, my main goal was actually because this is all utility. This is to help like rebuild your city if it's attacked, or just to try and sprint through research or anything like that, which helps for regular events. But the big thing was to get these max deposits up. And I say that because that's why I've kind of stopped right after the max deposit up to. Because right now I get about 3,000 gems every day from the atelier. Yeah, so I've got some stuff to work on for Elvin, but the atelier helps a lot. For Beastkin, right now I'm working on finishing up the trooper costs. Kind of going in order. I maxed out every possible research you could do before getting my Sage Tower to 25. So a lot of these have already been touched. Haven't started this part yet, which I know is kind of the big deal with this tree. Because I wanted to finish these up first. Like that's going to be finished. You can see it's getting there. But then to get these finished up, mainly because of monster hunting. That brings me to so the last three deal with Lavosia. And with Mystic, like you can see, I maxed out the stamina recovery max stamina. That really helps. I also got this. This is kind of the big checkpoint. It costs, I think it was like 235 Lavosia. And there was a wheel event, and I just happened to get lucky and got a lot. So, but this part's the real reason I'm going for this tree. The healing cost for veterans, which everyone knows can be a nightmare, especially for like golds. You can see you can get up to a 20% discount for golds. I'm assuming it's the same discount over here. Oh, 30% for food. Oh, that's huge. 25% for wood, and then 25% for stone. So that can be pretty big. Spectre, it's really about forts. So if you're doing fort wars, glacial wars, prestige wars, this is where it comes in handy. The big thing that catches my eye the most is probably this, the diplomacy tech cost reduction. Because otherwise it just costs so much to switch, and that 20% discount looks pretty juicy. Um, and then Sunsinger is the last one. All I've done is unlock Solaris because that was a little expensive. Really, this is the utility stuff, like PvE stuff for the most part. So I'm very intrigued by this, but it's not a high priority for me compared to like Mystic. So that's picking these up. That is Mystic's. Sorry, that is my research. Just starting these up for the guilds. Cool. Let's go to so real quick for buildings. Everything is 25, except for ruins. I'll show you the ruins real quick. So here are the clan ruins. Most of them are 22 and up. Mystic Moon here is 25. I actually don't know why that got accelerated. Probably because it was Chapter 6. I was sweeping a lot of campaigns. And then we've got the monster. You can see I'm almost done. How many am I missing? I am missing about 3,200 shards. So attacking a lot of dragons and furnacesaurs for that. So for the heroes, we take a look. So first, I'll show you what I've got here. I've been trying to maximize. They keep adding new specialists, which isn't too surprising. But maxed out Hawthorne just because of Arena. He becomes a really good tank. Um, for Skull Rock, it's literally just because I maxed him out in terms of getting his base to gold, as you can see. And then the extra shards just go into his specialist stuff. As far as the skin, I'm up to 24 out of 50 for purple, so I'm only 26 away from maxing him out. My secret with that is when it's really monster hunting. You saw the research I did for monster hunting, and it really helped out. Makes it really easy to get it, but just kind of taking things slow. As far as what I have, these are like all the free heroes. The only paid hero I really invest in the most is probably Luna, and then with Geary. So the main thing with Geary is because of the Crystal Manager. I get 30% uh, like profit for the most part. So getting that up really helps. So like for instance, if I get him to blue right now, I get an extra 30 gems a day, which isn't a whole lot by itself, but it definitely adds up. Um, yeah, most of these are green, mainly because of events. Um, yeah, one day I'll probably work on some of these, especially if I keep getting lucky with the Google surveys. Trying to think what else to showcase. Oh, gear. So I've got, because of my research, I've unlocked quite a lot. This is my main setup that I do when I'm kind of in PvE mode and just trying to farm and get research done. When I switch to demon gear, this is what it looks like. You can see the different pieces here. I'm going to swap out at some point, probably when I get the axe to blue, the chest piece and the boots, because those two really don't help with fighting demons, as I found out. Increasing army attack and stuff doesn't really help too much compared to like reducing costs and everything. PvP stuff I'm working on. You can see all the gems that are in there. Trying to maximize those best I can. And then the other two were suggested by my friend Leah. Really haven't been working too much on that. Like I have the gear set up. Here, I'll show you. But as you can see, there's no gems inside, except for stuff I've already finished. So we'll just set this back there. And you can see I have I have 5 other slots I haven't even bothered to work with. Talents are pretty much in the same boat. As far as gear that I have, so here we go. Here's all the equipment that I have in my inventory. Since I get the monthly card, I work on stuff like this. And the tricky part is, of course, getting this cobalt gel up. It takes a long time. You get 2 of these, and you need 256 of them to get 1 legendary. So since you need 3, real quick, that's 762. No, that's wrong. 768 kind of your common cobalt gel. You get 2 a day, so that is 384 days. So pretty much like a little over a year is what they expect you to do of just monthly cards. So when I see an event like the wheel event that happened before, where you can get the rare versions of this, because each of the spaces give you 2, which is like the equivalent of 32 common ones. It goes up by a factor of 4. Here are all the gems I've gathered. Really, it's just over time. Really haven't invested too much in getting pieces like this, especially the monster ones. They just pop out for the level 4 and level 5s, and then these event gems really just happen to get them. Materials, the only thing I'm really lacking are like the really rare ones, which come from like elite monsters. And then runes, yeah, I'm slowly getting there. I won't scroll through it really. It's pretty straightforward. And that's the end.